Hello VC, long time no seen, so welcome back to another Vinyl Bar special. And I'm Jarkko, by the way. This time I thought to talk something about a classic album from 1984, and I'm talking about none other than Whitesnake's Slide It In, the finest hour, if you ask me. Why do I have 3 copies of this album? Because the stuff on the vinyl is different on each one of these, but more about that later. Before I properly begin, I thought to start this video with this question.
Now you have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well,
Indeed I do. And let me tell you why. There was this one certain single that I wanted to get, but so far I didn't have luck with it. The reason why I wanted to get that single is that the 2 songs on that single are the only released material from the first sessions of this classic album. But anyway, one day a few weeks ago I went to check out our local record shop X, whether I could find something there or not. While I was going through the heavy section, the owner spotted me and asked me would I like to check out the room in the back, because there's some interesting stuff lying around. So I said okay. So I took a look at a couple of crates full of heavier vinyl, and they were okay, but nothing really special. Then I happened to ask if he has some heavier 7-inch singles. He pulled out a few, and then I saw this. I was like, that's the single I've been looking for a long time. What are the odds for that? Needless to say, I grabbed this immediately. And the story continues. Thanks to my luck finding lots of 45s during this summer, I needed to get some more of these protective plastic sleeves. And in my hometown, one second-hand store sells these, so I went there. That store has a better stuff hanging above the counter. So while I was standing at the counter, I took a look at above, and what did I see? I saw this. I was like, really? Unbelievable. So now I have 2 copies of Guilty of Love single, and the other one is a picture disc version, and the other one is a normal version with picture sleeve. As I already mentioned, that the 2 songs on this single are the only released material from the first sessions for the Slide It In album with producer Eddie Kramer. Later he was dismissed and the album was re-recorded with Martin Beards as a producer. And as some of you know, there are two versions of Slide It In. The other one is of course the original, and the other one is so-called US remix or American remix. But what is the difference between those two? Let's hear what David Coverdale has to say about it.
What happened was we finished the album in Europe and we were all delighted with the way it came out. However, the American record company said it was sounding European and not sounding American. And even when I said I am European, they said, well, however, we'd like you to sound American. So I gave them carte blanche to remix in the US on the condition that I can include John Sykes, who'd recently joined Whitesnake, and Neil Murray, who recently rejoined Whitesnake, and they accepted that premise. And so I got what I wanted, and they got what they wanted. In essence, the difference is that you can hear the voice a lot better. And you have John Sykes and Neil Murray playing on it, whereas on the European mix, you don't have them.
So now you know. And let me show you the copies of Slide It In albums that I have. And this one has the original mix of the album. And this pressing happens to be made and printed in Greece. And this happens to be the only Greece pressing that I have of anything. Unfortunately, Greece pressing doesn't have a printed inner sleeve. But here's the US remix or American remix version of the album. And this is Canadian pressing, and this one has proper printed inner sleeve. And just standard Geffen label. And this Greek pressing has Liberty label. Then there's this a bit of an oddity, a Japanese version of Slide It In. Oh, this one is a little bit more special because this one has just 6 songs on it, and one of those songs is a single B-side. And between the songs there are comments by David Coverdale. What do you think about that? As usual, Japanese pressing has this kind of little bit of insert or booklet. And songs on this Japanese version are Slide It In, Love Ain't No Stranger, Guilty of Love, Slow and Easy, Gambler and Need You So Bad. And as some of you might know, Need You So Bad is a cover version and it can be found on the B-side of Give Me More Time. And so far I have managed to find 3 different singles from Slide It In, and you already saw my Guilty of Love singles, and this one is Give Me More Time. Obviously I need to find a better copy of this at some point. Here's the Liberty label. And then there's Love Ain't No Stranger, and this one is American mix version. Both Love Ain't No Stranger and Slow and Easy. And this one came with a patch. And the single that I'm still missing is Standing in the Shadows. It was Guilty of Love. So there is a video, promo video of it. It was only released as a promo single, so that doesn't count. So that's it. Did you like my album special video? And if you have some comments or questions, you know what to do. And thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in your videos.